Hello student, how are you all? Once again, welcome back to your online classes. First of all, I would like to thanks to all of you for your lovely wishing for Teachers Day. And now today's video about your revision, unit test revision. And this is class 7th with grammar 1. In this grammar, I will tell you how to prepare your unit test questions. So first of all, your chapter name is the sentence. A group of words that makes a complete sense is called a sentence. So you know this about the sentence, what is a sentence is, and like environment, you keep clean, tickets to Mumbai for 2, book in the Rajdhani Express. These groups do not make a complete sense, hence they are not sentence. Let us rewrite them as: keep your environment clean, book tickets for 2 to Mumbai in the Rajdhani Express. Now they make complete sense and therefore sentence. So important things is this: note. Keep your sentence begin with a capital letter. The words in a sentence must be arranged in a proper order. Every sentence ends with a full stop, a question mark, or exclamation mark. So first of all, you read this chapter carefully and try to make MCQ type question by yourself. I have given you in this video sample paper, how you prepare the questions and learn it. So suppose the first line, a group of words make a complete sense, is called a, 4 option will be there, you find out. Okay, like this one. So that's why I'm reading the chapter. Now when we are talking about the phrases, sometimes a group of words make sense but not complete sense. Such group of words are called phrases. So second question I make like this: a group of words make sense but not complete sense. So such group of words are called, you have to find the answer. 4 options will be there and you find out. Okay, most students ask me, ma'am, learn the question answer also, summary also. So already I told you, you learn each and everything. Okay, again and again, don't ask and don't create the confusion. Read chapter carefully. Chapter writer name you should be know, and question answer. Okay, maybe short one, some questions long one, but maybe in a MCQ type question mean I ask short answer question to a short question I given you. So you practice from the chapter and words meaning also learn it. Whatever be I'm told you, so you learn it each and everything. So don't be confused and don't be asking same question again and again, because already I told you about that. Okay, like suppose example I given to you: in the office, through the town, at a 9:30. Not only from the book example, from my side also I give the example. If you know the sentence, then definitely you can easily find out. So like in the office, which type of sentence this one? So you find the option and take the correct answer. Okay, so in the office it is a not complete sense, so it is a phrase. Note, we can change phrases into sentence by adding other words to them, but one of the words that we add must be a verb. A sentence has a verb in it. A phrase does not, like example, I shall wait for you at the bus stop. There is no electricity in the house. The verbs are at the heart of the sentence. Suppose we can change phrases into sentence by adding other words to them, but one of the words that we add must be a verb. You have to add the verbs also. A sentence has a verb in it. You know very well, sentence has a verb. Without verb, the sentence is not completed. And it is a phrase, and phrase does not use the verb. Okay, you can see this example, the verb clause. Now clauses, we see a combination of words that contains a finite verb. Finite verb means main verb, but it is a part of a large sentence. It's called a clause. So which part of the large sentence is like a clauses. Like this question I'm asking to you. For example, I think that you have made a mistake. We cannot start while it is raining. So like this one sentence you make it. And like now kinds of sentence, how many kinds of sentences are? Four. The sentences are four sentences are there, you can see on your screen. Assertive or declarative say a statement sentence, interrogative sentence any question one, imperative means like command, instruction, advice, request, exclamative sentence like exclamation word. What is the assertive sentence? A declarative statement sentence. An assertive or declarative sentence say or state something. Suppose I ask you a sentence say or state something. What is that? So you said write which type of line this one. So assertive sentence. Okay. So assertive sentence are two kinds. Assertive sentence two kinds: affirmative, positive one, or negative. Okay. You can see examples. Some people have read the book. It is affirmative sentence. Some people have not read the book. It is a negative because we are using not here. We use a full stop at the end of assertive sentence. Okay. When we complete our statement or sentence, then we put the full stop. Now we are talking about the interrogative sentence. You know very well interrogative sentence is a questions, asking question, and interrogative sentence ask a question. Interrogative sentence are two kinds: yes or no question and WHO. Interrogative question two types are there. First, yes or no. For example, do you like ice cream? So you simply give me answer yes or no. Okay. Suppose I say would you like coffee or tea? So you said tea or coffee, anyone to choose it. So like suppose I ask you, is it is your book? So you say no, yeah, yes. Rohan is your brother? Is Rohan is your brother? So like this question we are asking yes or no only, not more answer. WHO question means what kind of ice cream do you like? So you have a choice. What kinds of ice cream do you like? You said vanilla, yes, strawberry, chocolate, whatever the flavor your favorite. So you can speak. So WHO question means asking not only yes and no answer. This gives the full answer. Affirmative question means yes no question means only give me yes no. Like is Rohan is your brother? You said yes. Are you going to school? Yes or no? Whatever be this one. So I hope you understand the difference yes or no question and WHO question. So yes no question it can be answered in yes or no. Such a question begin with auxiliary verb like do, does. Okay. Just like do you like ice cream? Okay. Sentence to begin with a question word. What since most of the question words what, when did you come here? You said 9 o'clock, at 10 o'clock. So who are you? Who's this book? Whom by this? Begin with WHO. Such question are the often referred to the as WH question. Such question need a statement for the answer. Full statement you have to write in. And in an interrogative sentence, the auxiliary verb is placed before the subject. For example, he has left for New Delhi. This statement. So, has he left for New Delhi? This is the question. So, auxiliary verb will come first and subject will after the verb. So, you give yes or no. In interrogative sentence, we put the auxiliary verb before the subject and we put the question mark at the end of interrogative sentence. You can see in your book also. So WHO questions uh, can begin with interrogative pronouns like a who, whose, whom, what, which. Interrogative adjective like a what time, which book, whose pen. Interrogative adverb like a when, where, wow, how, why, how, and how long, how far, how often, how soon, like this. Interrogative pronouns like a who, whose, whom apply only to person. Like who has broken my ruler? So Naman has broken it. This is the answer. Whose watch is this? It is Amit's watch. Whom do I ask for at the desk? Ask for Shalini. Who is used as a subject? Whom is used as an object. So who is a subject, sent for you object, And whom are you waiting for? So whom is the object and you the subject. However, in formal conversation, it is usually to use who instead of whom. So whom do you want to meet? Yeah, who do you want to meet? The first sentence is formal. The second sentence is informal. Like what can be used for person as well as things. So what is in your bag? My books, yeah, things, whatever. What is she? She is a nurse. Like a person. Look at the following. Who is he? He's my uncle. What is he? He's a lawyer. So when we use what with a person, it implies with wants to know about his trend or professional, which applies both of person and things. We use which when we have to select some person or thing from a given group. Who is he? And which is your book? Like this. So in detail, why I'm reading again this one, it's helpful to you how can you make the question. And exercise also I will tell you, because answer also there in this chapter. So answer you also learn it, okay. uh, it's easy to you. Interrogative pronouns like who, whose, whom, only person. Who, whose, whom only used for persons. Who used as a subject. What or which persons as well as things. Whom used as a object. Imperative sentence like commands. Imperative sentence we are using in the command. An imperative sentence expresses a command, order, an instruction, a request, or an advice. Keep your mobile phone in silent mode. It is a command. Okay. Put the chart on the sofa board in action. Please help me solve this sum. We request it. Do your exercise regularly. It is advice. So imperative sentence we express our command, advice, order, suggestion, whatever. Okay. Now like this question also I had given, do your exercise regularly. So which type of sentence is? So you find out the option correct answer and then fill it. Explanative sentence explanation. Explanative sentence express some strong feelings. Suppose example, how wonderful in that sunrise, and what a difficult situation. In this order to make a explanative sentence forcefully, we slightly change the words order normal word other. The sunrise is how beautifully it is a what difficult situation. We put a mark of explanation like this mark at the end of the explanative sentence. So question text, it is a common practice in conversation to make a statement and ask for confirmation as it is training, isn't it? The parts isn't it is called the question tag. The pattern auxiliary verb plus not plus subject if the statement is positive. So auxiliary verb plus subject if the statement is negative. It's cold, isn't it? You are busy, are you not? You, she can swing well, can't she? Your brother draw well, does not he? So it isn't cold, isn't? You are not busy, are you? So like this, the subject of the question tag is always a pronoun, never a noun. Short answer, the following in the most usual form of short answer verbal question. Question begin with auxiliary verb. Yes, no, like this, and yes plus pronoun plus auxiliary verb. No pronouns and auxiliary verb. Not. Are you going to school? Yes, I am. Yeah, no, I am not. Like this. You can see, does Namita work hard? Yes, she does. And no, she does not. Formation of question tag like I am. The question tag for I am is are not I. I am right, are not. Imperative sentence after positive commands will you and will not you. Both can be used. Please shut the door. Will you have? Bring back Sumit from school, will you? After negative command we use will you. Okay, don't forget to busy Brad, will you? Let us after let us we use shall we. Let us go out and play, shall we? Let us wait for a father to join us, shall we? Like this. Parts of sentence, two parts of sentence, subject and predicate. Subject is a word about which something is said. Predicate is that part of the sentence which is something about the subject. Okay. And example, Rana Pratap was the true patriot, and in suburb sentence Rana Pratap is subject and was true patriot is the predicate. I hope it is clear to you. You will warm up also, you read it. This is your exercise. This one also practice it at home. And this one. And this is your sample paper which is I made for you. You solve it at home and try to make more questions. Okay. Suppose a group of words that make a complete sense is called a four option you have. So take the correct one. And 30 minutes you have only. So please after 30 minutes your app will be automatically closed. So try to solve quickly. So each line read it and try to make each line questions and exercise also you can take and practice it at home. Okay, and try to solve this sample. This is only the sample for your practice. Okay, so I hope you understand this chapter, grammar one. If you have any doubt you can ask me, I will help you. So till then, all the best and to work hard. And next video I will explain about once again about your course. So till then, take care.